Are Englentine, Capn Cummings, and Diversity in Comics the same people? Shake that magic 8-ball and it might come up with a resounding yes. Of course I'm kidding. And the reason why I'm doing this is I just posted a video. It's called SJW Marvel Comics We Don't Trust, a reaction to the top 10 reasons Marvel Comics doesn't suck. Yes, I am so arrogant, I make reaction videos to my own videos. However, when I went to check on the homepage and share it with everything, I noticed that Capn Cummings did a video called SJWs Don't Read Comic Books or Accept Your Style. I agree with him. I haven't seen the video yet, because as soon as I saw this, I started up this one. And of course, Diversity in Comics did Why Do SJW Marvel Girl Heroes All Have the Same Personalities? Because they're Mary Sue's. I can answer that question right now. Marvel writes all of their characters as Mary Sue, so basically every Marvel character, with few exceptions, have the same personality. And I'm looking forward to getting to those videos, but for now I thought, hey, I think this is a pretty good subject to talk about. The fact that even though there are some differences, we really do talk about the same stuff. It's like we are creating a brand new skeptic community. Only ours centers on comic books. And if you're unaware of it, the skeptic community is basically a bunch of commentators who talk about feminism, communism, basically any isms, and they're usually called ists because they support free speech and the ability to do these videos. I'm not saying we're the biggest or we're the first. As a matter of fact, I do know the captain here has been around for quite a while. And while he doesn't focus solely on comic books, a guy named Appabend has been doing videos like this for quite a while as well. Occasionally we tread over the same stuff. Watch my source-fed nerd reaction video and then watch Capn Cummings. And up to a certain point you would believe that we were working off the same script. But he nailed him for plagiarism. Good job on that. I didn't even see that documentary until after he pointed it out on this video. And I went after them on the historical inaccuracies of what they were saying in comic book history. So after that, I actually unsubscribed from Capn Cummings because I did not want to be called a copycat. I thought, wow, you know, he's got more subscribers, so people would look upon me negatively. And obviously these videos were made without the knowledge of the other, and that's how a lot of these are. Now, I've heard that Diversity and Capn Cummings, they kind of coordinate, so they're not doing the same thing, which explains all three of us doing an Iceman review this week. But hey, we had to take pot shots at Iceman this week. Then I saw a video by Chris Ray Gunn talking about copycats on YouTube, and I realized this goes on everywhere. And it's going to happen. There's only so many ways you can say that social justice warriors at Marvel suck. So what it ends up being is it's not what we talk about, it's how we talk about it. And just for kicks and giggles, this is how I see the differences. Let's first talk about Diversity and Comics. And I think that he's the newest of us, but the most popular. He gets more views, he's got more subscribers. Congratulations, you. Please tell me the voodoo that you do to make that happen. Anyway, I would describe him as the most soft-spoken of the three of us. He focuses mostly on artists, and that's something that Captain and I do not do so much. I'm more of a writer guy. He's more of an artist guy. And he is the one with the thumbnails where he's tearing up his comics. I saw on Twitter somebody insulted him. I'm thinking, come on, he made $30, $40 on this video, and somebody's talking about how it's stupid to tear up a comic. If it makes $40 off of a $4 comic, then good job you, Diversity. One shot at him I will take, and I swear I mean this is in respect. I noticed that he puts SJW Marvel in every title. I actually started doing it ironically until I realized, holy shit, that actually increases views. But I swear to God, if Diversity in Comics made a video about tasty apples, it would be titled How SJW Marvel Can't Make Tasty Apples. And, you know, congratulations to him and his success. That's all I got to say. It's good videos, and if you haven't subscribed, get your ass over there right now. Well, after the video, get your ass over there and subscribe. It's worth it. With his more calm demeanor, I would say his YouTube skeptic animal is computing forever. And then we have Moneybags Cummings, who actually paid somebody to draw him. I don't know if they're paying. I just was kidding around right there. And, you know, it's a good render. I wish I could do that. I've got a daughter who's an artist, and she refuses to draw me as a cartoon because occasionally I say bad things about social justice warriors. Anywho, the captain here is probably the boldest of the three of us, easily. And he swears like a sailor, which coincidentally he was. But the thing is while I believe diversity will be a little more politic about the way we say things, we might say, excuse me, but could you casually go off and please yourself? The captain will just look at you and say, go fuck yourself. And that's the big difference. He's more direct. He's definitely the boldest of the three of them. You know, God bless you for it, Captain. And you gotta say, with the hat, the shirt, the glasses, the whole 9 yards, he's made himself brandable, and that's just a smart thing. Obviously, the experience here is showing, and I gotta give it a little bit to diversity because he started talking to him. I isolate myself a lot more, so I think they're both learning off of each other, and that's a really cool thing. The Capn Cummings videos that I would say separates himself from the herd, like I said, the live streams, and the fact that he does regular politics at times as well. And because of his bold use of the language and his ability to jump right in the face of anybody he's talking about, I would say that his skeptic spirit animal is the amazing atheist, and I mean that spirit only. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that the captain is a God-fearing man. This one's going to be the hardest. It is. I'm Buddhist. It's kind of hard for us to talk about ourselves in any kind of, you know, it's all humble-ish. Not that I'm a very humble guy, it's just that it's hard to say, hey, I'm good at this. So anyway, how do I, first of all, I'm the least of them. According to YouTube, I would be the least. I have less subscribers and my views are low. Definitely compared to diversity, my views are very low. If I get 1,000, I am dancing a jig. I mean, just yay! But anyway, also I would have to say one of the bad things I do is I've had jobs on stage, and I still, even though I've got a microphone right in front of me, talk as if I'm playing to the back row. I make myself stand out from the new comic book skeptic crowd by occasionally doing superhero cinema. I like to do the If I Love Comics, where I'm talking positively about the stories. Diversity usually does art. I do the stories. And of course, the increasingly popular If I Wrote Comics, which go check those out. They're all fun, I think. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable talking about myself like this, so I'm going to wrap this part up and say, you guys get to pick who you think the skeptic spirit animal for me is. That would be just tooting a little bit too much horn for me, so let me know in the comments below. So there you go, kids. Even though it seems like we put out the same video at the same time, we are actually different people. So check everybody out, give them the thumbs ups and the comments, but don't just look at our videos. There are others out there doing a great job. Check out Captain Frugal. He does a good job on his channel. He dresses like Captain America and he sounds like Stephen King. And Adam T. Bennett, very good, soft-spoken. Speak from the diaphragm a little bit more, Adam. Get your voice out there. But he is actually a comic book writer. So he's got some insight that we don't have. Now, they might not be part of the comic book skeptic community I'm talking about, but they're they're new, and they could definitely use the views and subscriptions, so go give them a try. But those are my thoughts and opinions on the subject, and once again, this is just a video that I did to have fun because I noticed we're putting out the same videos occasionally. What do you think? What about, I guess, you know, there's no real opinion. I say like everybody. But let me know in the comments below what you think about us doing similar videos. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications, and thank you very, very much for watching.